You make it sound like it's a problem to admit that I'm not a deep person. But for me, there's no shame in confessing this. Though the way some of you react to my presence, I do wonder what on earth must be going through your minds. Surface shallowness is a benefit, a life tweak, a survival mechanism. We all have the same inbuilt need to survive, it's just that some of us are more adept than others, and those of us with an abundance of surface shallowness are more adept than most. Survival's paramount, of course. Without survival, what is left? More than simply making it through to the next day and the day after that, I utilise my surface shallowness. I wallow gloriously in my shallow end and insist that all around me notice how successful are my survival mechanisms. I want to taste their envy and discomfort, to watch their eyes dart from one to the other of my immaculate possessions, and to watch the cogitation of their brains as they realise they must be lesser beings, because my mode of survival is so much more lavish than theirs. Lavish! Yes, lavish. Not extravagant, as that somehow seems to denote extra, and the provision of what is not needed. Lavish is better, and indicative of quality and lusciousness. That's what I want. That's my survival. Oh, the pleasure in attending parties and strolling over to the smartest woman in the room, looking her up and down, smiling and stating, "How interesting that you've chosen to hang on to last year's trend. How quaint, though I'm not sure that style is really flattering for any body shape, least of all yours." To purse my lips as if in kind contemplation, and then to move on, it is utter heaven. And what about the pleasure of flashing my teeth at others? Family, friends, strangers, it doesn't matter. My £45,000 porcelain veneers, paid for by my wealthy ex-boyfriend, deserve to be seen by all. When Stephen broke off our relationship, he snarled that I should have each of those delicate ivory white pegs sharpened into tight, sharp-pointed fangs, as I'm clearly a predatory and malicious carnivore. Or did he say man-eater? No matter. Why was I the predatory one? It was he who snarled. I merely sat, staring straight ahead, pretending to hear his rant, but was really revelling in the joy that comes from knowing that my teeth are one thing he can't reclaim, unlike the £250,000 engagement ring. I was gutted he prized that from my finger while I slept, but he can't take my teeth back. Oh yes, teeth are so important. I tell the world how I despise imperfect teeth and their grossly overabundant and imperfect owners. Just looking at one such unfortunate makes my words form almost unintentionally. Oh, what a shame for you having such challenging teeth. Of course, mine are entirely natural. I've just been blessed with a lifetime of fabulous dental hygiene, fantastically good nutrition, and, of course we can't forget, my astonishingly good genes. This is the language of survival. To further survive, I must attend balls and banquets and meals and fundraisers and glide over to larger than average guests and enjoy the pleasure of stating, "Oh, really, I'm so sorry that you're watching your figure. I can eat absolutely anything. I just never put on weight. It's a trial, really. I would love to be a little doughier as you are, my dear." On balls, I live to dress up. My favourite dress is sleek and tight and made from clinging teal satin. Eyes follow my gliding footsteps across the dance floor, and men congregate waiting for their turn to dance with me. I soon take time out from the frolicking and inform my rapt and attentive audience that I absolutely cannot dance for a moment longer, owing to the results of muscle strain caused by 6 months of skiing. And of course I tell them all in a whispered aside that a handsome European prince personally offered me physiotherapy when the muscle was first injured, and that I took him up on the kind and generous offer. I then end my statement, "So much for him being a happily married man." That's what I say. Oh yes, I want to see their respect. I want to taste their desire. I want to seductively touch the frustrated husbands and hear the gaggle of their hideous, dumpy wives envying me and hating me. I'm not going to ever pretend that I don't enjoy the looks I get. Their looks re-energise me. Their remarks give me strength and energy, those glances that snake sideways and brush against my honey skin, leaving it unbruised and unblemished and unaffected. Those ageing wives aren't the dagger masters they aspire to being. They don't realise that to be regarded, especially badly regarded, is worth so much more than to be ignored. Their hatred thrills me. Call me narcissist, call me sociopath, call me whatever you like. You don't matter, because I only care for what I need. And I only need what I want. And I only want what I deserve. It's only natural. It's a jungle out there, and I'm its queen. It's all just a matter of survival. That was I Will Survive, I Will Prosper by Lesley Atherton.